For silent but deadly ways to take down your enemies, without saying a word. Not every battle is fought with fists. Not every war needs weapons. Some enemies are not standing across from you. They're walking beside you. Smiling. Clapping. Cheering. As they sharpen the knife behind your back. But you don't fight like them. You don't bark like dogs in the street. You're a storm they never hear coming. You don't react. You respond. And when you strike, you don't just win. You transform. Here are 4 silent, deadly ways to destroy your enemies. Without shouting, swinging, or even looking back. 1. Outgrow them silently. There is no louder revenge than silence wrapped in elevation. The most vicious act of dominance is not confrontation. It is outgrowing. Not blocking. Not proving. Not exposing. Just rising. You grow so quietly. So humbly. That one day they wake up. And you're unreachable. You were once next to them. Now, you're light years ahead. Different rooms. Different minds. Different destinies. The truth is, they hate what they can't follow. And when you evolve in silence, you rob them of the opportunity to study you. Because growth that's loud can be attacked. But when you move in stillness, you leave no shadow to chase. Your success will whisper into their pride. You could have walked with me. But you didn't. And now the door is closed. 2. Starve them of your energy. The modern battlefield is attention. And your energy is currency. Your enemies. They feed off your reactions, your anger, your need to explain. Don't give them a feast. Starve them. They want you to overthink. They want you to spiral. They want you to become what they accused you of being. But when you offer nothing, no glare, no clap back, no triggered response, they're left fighting with their own shadows. You see, most people aren't at war with you. They're at war with themselves. But they project it outward, hoping to start fires in your world. So they can feel warm for a moment. Let them burn alone. Because a man who controls his reaction controls the battlefield. And you win most wars by not picking up the sword. 3. Become everything they said you couldn't. There is a special kind of silence. That sounds like thunder. It's when the very things they mocked you for become the very things you rise from. Let them say you're too soft. Become powerful and kind. Let them say you'll never make it. Succeed so slowly, so surely. They choke on their own timelines. Let them laugh. Let them bet against you. Because every time you rise, they lose ground. You don't need to argue with them. You don't need to change their mind. You just need to prove yourself to yourself. And that's enough. Because the loudest "I told you so" doesn't come from your lips. It comes from your existence. Every scar you healed. Every setback you turned into a stepping stone. Every quiet win they didn't see coming. That's your artillery. Because nothing breaks the ego of an enemy more than realizing you never needed them to lose for you to win. 4. Master the art of indifference. The most terrifying human being is not the one who hates you. It's the one who's healed from needing you. You see, most people are used to being feared, or hated, or chased. So when you stop feeling anything, they lose all control. Indifference is not apathy. It's evolved clarity. It's the moment you see your enemy as no longer worth the thought space. No rage. No pain. Just absence. Like they never existed. Like their betrayal was a breeze. And you've already stepped into another season. When you stop playing their game, you stop being their opponent. And that infuriates them more than any argument ever could. Because people want to matter, even in your anger. But when you heal, they vanish. And that is the deepest wound you could ever leave them with. To be forgotten. The final strike, you don't win by destroying them, you win by rebuilding you. The truth is, your enemies were never the real problem. They were just mirrors, pointing at parts of you still unhealed. You win not by revenge, not by retaliation, but by rebirth. You become so whole, so focused, so healed, that even their memory loses grip on your mind. Because real strength isn't just defeating what tried to break you. It's rising so high that it could never reach you again. You don't chase them down. You don't wish them harm. You don't even watch them anymore. You just keep building. And that's what terrifies them. They wanted a reaction. You gave them indifference. They wanted destruction. You gave them distance. They wanted you to crumble. You learned how to fly. So remember. Speak less. Observe more. React never. Rise quietly. And let your peace become the noise they can't silence. If this video brought value to your day, please give it a like, hit subscribe, and share it with someone who might need it. Your support truly means the world to us.